Uh-huh.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Front
Uh-huh.
Porch here on WBOK.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Wednesday, April 15th. It is tax day. And before we get started and go too far, I want to wish on her birthday a very happy birthday to Mrs. Gloria Bryant Banks on your 92nd birthday. I hope that you are having a wonderful start to your day, and I hope that all your day is as happy as you want it to be. And of course, many happy returns. But join us this morning. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or tumbler of your favorite frosty or steamy adult beverage. Mind your manners. Say good morning. And sit a spell with us for the next 3 hours as we cruise the news with the New Orleans Focus Scope. And the number one way to reach us here is 504-582-9422. We are, of course, at home on the campus of Xavier University at the foot of the overpass on Norman C. Francis Parkway. It is Wednesday, Bad Churn Wednesday, and we got a lot of stuff that's going on today. We have a lot of things happening today. We, of course, have giveaways to uh, City Park and different events there, and might have some Jazz Fest tickets. I don't know. Feeling kind of bad today. Not like bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. Might give away some some tickets to Jazz Fest, which I have alerted you all that is my birthday party every single year. It is. They've been giving it for 50 years. They were um, preparing for me as they started it. But yeah, here we are, Bad Churn Wednesday on this Wednesday, uh, April 15th. It's tax day. Did y'all file your taxes yet? Have you collected the stuff to file your taxes yet? I know some people may be filing some extensions, and with the economy right now, you know, a lot of people depend on tax returns or refunds to support their income, and probably now more than ever because it is it's costly outside just to go outside. Gas is here is almost $4 a gallon. Eggs are high, and when people were talking about, I'm gonna vote for the weirdo because he said he's gonna bring the cost of eggs down. Now people are losing their farms. We're at war. We have been alerted to all of the pedophilia, and it's a whole lot of foolishness, fraganaco foolishness happening in the government and in across the world, actually, across the world. And we got the toddler in chief making threats at people, saying he's gonna do this and that. And what do they call this man? Taco, because he always caves. He always caves. The Strait of Hormuz is supposed to be blocked. It ain't. Think South Korea went through yesterday, and some other countries are getting ready to go through and get what it is that they need. Why y'all elect this man? I blame y'all. I blame y'all who didn't vote too. Why did y'all put this man back in office after the initial disaster of how we got into COVID? Like, what is happening? What is happening? And the more and more we see things unfold, the more and more people who align with their skin color but not of their best interest, we are finding how awful how awful this person is. And I'm calling him a person loosely. Like, he is, yeah. And the people who support him, awful. You know, we had a lot of evangelicals that were supporting him because he was anti-gay. Well, through his mouth, he was anti-gay because according to the Epstein files, maybe not. Maybe he's very actively practicing his fluidness It's fluidity. And then the people who hang out with them, we're finding out more and more they are the air quote straights because we find out they like to cross dress, they like to have sex with little children, um, and they actually do enjoy queer practices, even if they won't identify as such. So it's kind of weird to me that, like I said, it costs more and more just to go outside, fill up your tank, eating dinner, eggs still high, eggs still high. So that's that on this Wednesday, Bad Churn Wednesday, tax day it is. And yeah, it's very interesting of all the things that are happening. But if your pocket is in a pinch, yesterday I went to Biosocial for lunch. And they have lunch specials. They have 8.99 lunch specials. How about that? And I had an 8.99 lunch special yesterday. I had the red beans and rice with chicken, and you can get it either baked or barbecued. And I think I had it. Mine was smoked. When I say delicious, and I don't normally eat my food, when I say I ate all of it yesterday, not at one sitting, but in maybe two sittings, I tore that up. It was so good, and they have a good selection of things for you to get over there. I'm going to run through this menu really quickly: wings and Cajun fries, catfish and Cajun fries, burger and Cajun fries, red beans or dirty rice with chicken, seafood egg rolls and Cajun fries, gumbo, yakame, um, crab cakes, duck empanadas and Cajun fries, Jamaican patty with cocoa bread, a bio salad, and seafood balls. All of those things is on your 8.99 lunch special. And I may spin the block and go back and have some lunch over there again today, as I'll be there tonight for karaoke night. So if you haven't been over to Biosocial just yet, it's not too late for you to do so. They have a calendar that is steadily building, and we have a Mars versus Venus contest coming up next week. Girls versus the boys, and more adults, and not the kids. But yeah, Venus versus Mars game show, if you will, that'll be happening. I think not if not next week, the week after. I'm not sure. Don't make me lie. Not just yet. I'll get some more information and be able to share that with you. But of course, we're going to take this break. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. Lawmakers will be back at the Capitol today taking up more bills as the legislative session continues. One bill senators could discuss today deals with court consolidation in New Orleans. Senate Bill 217 reduces the number of criminal court judges from 12 to 9 and civil court judges from 14 to 12. If the Senate approves the bill, it will head to the full House. And House committee will take up House Bill 573 today, which gives the New Orleans City Council more control over the sewerage and water board. As the city of New Orleans grapples with a cash crisis, they've launched a new way for you to keep track of how your tax dollars are being spent. The city says a new dashboard gives the residents a clear way to understand how overtime spending is tracked across the city. Users can view monthly overtime totals and break those figures down by department. It's broken down by this year as well as last year and 2024. Today, the Governor's Office of Victims Advocacy, along with the 14s Foundation, will be asking Governor Jeff Landry for a permanent memorial for the victims of the New Year's Day terror attack. A news conference for that is happening today at 1 p.m. And this morning, power is fully restored in the French Quarter after several businesses were in the dark for most of the day yesterday. Now they're hoping to bounce back during French Quarter Fest to make up for the lost money. Entergy says at peak, 2,800 customers were in the dark, citing a Mylar streamer impacting the power grid. Many hotels and restaurants were also without electricity for more than 1 hour. I'm Daryl Forgis, and that's your headlines for WBOK.
Greetings and salutations. I am Edward B. Coulon Smith, chairman of the board of the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to invite you to tune in every Wednesday at 12 noon on WBOK to listen in on Black to Business and be a part of the movement that's going on. Thank you.
New Orleans is built to host, and at the New Orleans Ernest and Memorial Convention Center, it is where big ideas, major events, and careers come together under one roof. As the 6th largest convention center in the country with a team recognized as a national top workplace, we are proud to power the events that keep our city moving forward. Our staff of more than 450 brings nearly 3,900 years of combined experience, an average of almost 9 years each. If you're looking for a robust benefits package, career stability, and opportunity, visit mccno.com to explore open positions today.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-311-5977. That's 800-311-5977. 800-311-5977.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Losing a loved one is tough enough. Do you really want your family dealing with court battles and paperwork on top of it?
Whether you choose a will or a trust, think ahead. Take care of your family. Let them focus on healing instead of headaches. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
This is Andronica Morris, host of Put Housing First. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock, where we will discuss how housing affects every aspect of our lives and what's necessary, what's needed to guarantee housing for all. Join us every Tuesday at 12 o'clock as we dig down deep onto the issues that affect all of us.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What we want talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Bad Churn Wednesday. It is indeed that. We are loud, live, and in color here on the campus of Xavier University. And I want to go ahead and say good morning to our people in the chat. Good morning to Ms. Joyce Taylor. Good morning, Earl Swami Nelson. Good morning to Richard Shepard. Welcome. Good morning to Cam. Hey, Cam. Good morning to Jackie Wilmore. Good morning to Gracie. And good morning to David Lee Simmons. And good morning to Lori Rubber. How are you guys doing this morning on this Bad Churn Wednesday? There are so many different things that are happening right now, and I try to keep you guys abreast on the things that are happening in my sphere. Prom is Friday. Jesus. Yeah, prom is Friday, and then while I was on air yesterday, I got a notice from Jefferson Parish Public Schools that my child has been invited again to the 8 Average celebration, which will be happening, I think it's on April 30th. And I texted Myri to say, hey, who you want to go, me or your dad? She was like, I got invited again. Ma'am, do you not know your own scores and your grades? But yes, you've been invited again and you only get one guest. So who do you want to come with you? But I'm excited to attend with her, especially this last year, because many of her classmates, or not many of them, but enough of her classmates are actually my former students as well. And if you all have been listening long enough, you know that I have not only taught school, but I had a chance to teach my own kids. And knowing that one of my last classes that I was involved with, the last group of kids that I was involved with, they're seniors. They're getting ready to graduate. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. But I also cannot believe that I also taught you, Jared. I saw your cousin last night. Um, who just got the promotion with RTA. You know what I'm talking about. With because you were saying they put the wrong picture up of her. You know who I'm talking about.
I do, but I really can't remember.
Remember, but you know who I'm speaking of.
Yeah.
I saw her last night at a bike night and got to talk to her a little bit. I was like, "Oh, your cousin is my producer." She was like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah," and I taught him too.
You mean Erica?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got to see her for a little bit last night. There was a bike night on the West Bank. I really should be more tired than I actually am, because this week CJ is playing pretty much every night. And last night was Vaughn's. Vaughn's doesn't start until 10. We didn't get home till 2. But I did have the opportunity to get a nap in before the gig and then during, because I have very, very kind family members and friends who will let me fall into their guest room or onto their sofa, so I don't have to go all the way across the river. Because Vaughn's is like down right before you cross the canal. I live in rural. That's a long, long ride, and I just want to go to sleep once I get across the river. But yeah, last night Vaughn's, and then today he's at the Jazz Museum. Tomorrow he's playing at a stage for French Quarter Fest. Friday he's playing at a stage for French Quarter Fest. Saturday he's at DBA, and Sunday he's at church and possibly playing at a brunch. Listen, this mama, I should be tired, but I did have those 2 naps, so it did help. But yeah, here we are in the middle of the week. It is hump day, and hope you all are having an easy go of this particular Wednesday. I'm super excited about Jazz Fest. I'm super excited about French Quarter Fest. I'm just happy that the weather is not looking like the Wizard of Oz. Like, we're not getting heavy rains right now, and we're not getting heavy winds right now. But this is New Orleans. It could go either way at any point. But how are y'all doing today on this Bad Churn Wednesday? We have some, like I said, we have some additional tickets to give away, and I'm going to go ahead and get this done. You're invited to be a part of the heart of the city. City Park is more than just green space. It's where the city comes together, where memories are made, and where community lives. Be a part of the movement by sharing your favorite City Park moments using hashtag Heart of the City. and tag at New Orleans City Park and your favorite station, WBOK Media. And don't forget, right here on the front porch, we're giving you chances to win tickets to City Park attractions. So make sure you stay tuned in Monday through Friday, 9 to 12 p.m. And yes, we're going to be giving some additional sets of tickets. We've had some winners already. I know Pam won a set of tickets to the Carousel Gardens, I think. And then Waleed won a set of tickets to City Park, and then somebody got the Botanical Gardens tickets.
Lisa
Lisa
B.
Booker, yes, got the tickets to the Botanical Gardens. So we have much more in store for you all to go and re-experience City Park. And don't forget to tag at City Park, at New Orleans City Park, and also to tag us at WBOK Media and let us know that y'all hitting outside out of the park and having a good time. Speaking of City Park, on my way here, I saw Duke and his wife. They were on their morning walk, chilling and getting it in first thing in the morning, coffee and conversations on the trail. So for those of you who are workout enthusiasts, there are several opportunities for you to either walk a trail or to stop and do different workouts throughout the walking trails. And there's several throughout City Park. And I hope to catch you guys or a few of you guys out there. So it's the middle of the week, Jared. What you got going on for the weekend, or do you know yet?
I never know in the middle of the week.
Never in the middle of the week? Never in the middle of the week?
Never in the middle of the week.
You know, last week when we were getting ready to get out of here, I think it was Kennedy who was asking. It was like, what you gonna do this weekend? I don't know, but the weekend is coming for me one way or another. And it did. Every day during the weekend, I was somewhere, starting from Friday night all the way through Sunday afternoon. I was not at home 24 hours at any of those times. And as my birthday is getting closer, anniversary is getting closer, prom is Friday, I don't know what this weekend holds either. I know that in the very least, I will see some live music somewhere. Maybe I'll get a chance to go to the park and like just throw my fest chair somewhere in the park and chill. But yeah, the weekend's coming for me regardless. But I was glad I was able to go to church last weekend. I'm going to try and go to my church this weekend. But we'll see. I don't know. It's coming one way or another. Any new restaurants y'all are interested in trying? I think I'm going to put together a list of places that I've been able to go lately and have enjoyed so that you all who are in the city can go get yourself some and try it out. One in particular is I try to go on Wednesdays, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, is Tynola. Every week they're posting new dishes and different spins on things, and everything that I've had thus far is delicious. 504-582-9422. What up, Josh?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Chilling. I tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stop black couples from going to this relationship ruin tour that Usher and Chris Brown trying to do.
You mean Bumps and Bruises tour?
Man, whatever. They are trying to break up black families, man.
I don't know. If Usher and Chris Brown can break up your family was already unsteady.
It don't need the straw to break the back. Those are the straws.
I don't know. If
These two Negroes need to be stopped.
If your relationship is on that kind of shaky ground, you're not in a good place.
It may not be. It could just initiate the shaky ground. If there was two women going around doing that to men, boy, y'all would put an end to this.
Would we?
Yes. Pulling up men and kissing them in front of their old ladies. Man, y'all would put an end to it.
I don't know that we would.
You know black women don't deal with home records too too kindly. Y'all, you know that.
It depends, to be honest, because if you take a page out of Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, we don't write these long soliloquies. We just cheat back.
I get that, but they're not putting no dudes on stage and doing all the
Women
stuff
have
that
been
Usher
doing
and
that
Chris
for
Brown doing.
years. You don't remember Beyonce and Destiny's Child doing Cater to You?
Oh man, that was G-rated compared to what Usher and them doing.
I don't know. It's all the
Brown
same
out
to
here
me.
purposely trying to catch herpes, kissing these women in the mouth like that.
I hate you so much. That's
Giving
why I said it's called the
giving
Bumps
lap
and Bruises
dances with lip
tour.
service.
That's why I
Huh?
said it's the Bumps and Bruises tour.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't you bad enough. You Keke Palmer and lost the baby daddy. That's what Usher.
Say that one
She
more
lost her
time.
baby daddy. Huh?
I said, say that one more time.
I said Keke Palmer already lost her baby daddy. That's wrong with Usher.
I don't think she liked him that much from the
I
jump,
don't care. I don't care. It probably lasted a little bit longer had not Usher Raymond played the part.
I don't know that she liked him that much. And the unfortunate reality of dating in the public eye, everybody got something to say about what's going on in your relationship. And if you let them, they'll have all the things to say about you and your relationship. I mean, telling people mind their business and keep it pushing.
Well, it's hard to mind your business when they're doing it in front of your face. Hard to mind your business. You can at least have respect for the viewers and don't do it in front of us. How about that?
At the end of it all, it still ain't none of your business. It may not be a secret, but it's for sure not none of your business.
No, everything is none of our business, but we still make it our business.
Right. So that's on us. That's not on them.
Yeah, it's on them because now our business, our suggestions on their business has broken up a black family thanks to Usher Raymond.
We're not gonna put that on Usher Raymond. I'm sorry.
Blame all this on Usher Raymond. I'm not gonna let you do this, Kimber. I'm not gonna let you scapegoat these two guys. They no. They gonna get the charge of home records, relationship records, home records. They got women who would be with a man just for those tickets.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't rape the willing. In fair exchange is no robbery. So if they
ain't
go in there,
ain't about no raping. Ain't about no raping. It's just the fact that they just suggesting putting it to real life what people had as fantasies. These are fantasies, and they just stay that way. You supposed to bring on a dancer or some type of mannequin or something to take the place of a person. And you let that woman's imagination run wild. You don't do that.
Are you in the era of reality TV? We looking for a mannequin?
We all know reality TV is fake TV anyway.
Some of it is, some of it isn't.
All of it is to me.
I don't know. I don't know that I agree with you on that
Dr.
one.
Dramatization. So we need to put an end to this. Not let these dudes ruin another.
Wait,
relationship.
Do you remember when Janet Jackson did the Velvet Rope tour?
That dude was gay on stage.
Was he?
That dude was gay.
Was he?
Yes.
I don't know,
was.
Josh.
Yes. This is the same woman that made Tupac take an HIV test for kissing.
Okay.
For kissing. You think she was
I have
pull
no
some
argument
random
with that.
heterosexual man out the audience? Stop this. This is.
I don't disagree with that.
Reality TV.
You might have a point there for
I know the point. I do.
I don't know, Josh.
That dude wasn't heterosexual. That dude was gay. We know this.
We don't know that he was gay.
She'd have pulled a dude like myself on that stage or Mark. Security would have to come get us. Security would have to come get us.
Y'all don't know when to back up.
No.
Yeah.
It's about backing up. Once you start with me, I'm from New Orleans. What we do is finish. We don't start, but we finish.
I don't know, Josh.
So once you start with me, Janet, I'm gonna get you and Demeter Jill, both of y'all together.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All y'all gotta get it.
That
put
is
me on that
hilarious.
stage. I ain't him. I'm different. So no, that's we gotta stop these two dudes. They out there. Chris Brown, all that gyrating. Usher, he's diabolical because he's touching your girl and then he's rolling away on skates. You can't even catch him. He's diabolical.
I hope that they don't have the cherries and stuff again. Because again,
You know
for
you gonna have
me,
the cherries. They
that
have a
was
cherry or
gross.
strawberry in the city that day.
That was gross to me.
And
I
then
could
he's
not
doing
handle
it. Then he's doing it for Thanksgiving. He's breaking these families up before holiday season. Boy, them dudes cruel, bro. You guys are cruel. You guys are cruel.
I don't know. If
What
your
are you
if your
talking
lady
about?
can be pulled by somebody based on their
Well, let that happen.
discography
Let that
or
happen
their
then, Kimber. I
videos,
don't
your
care.
relationship is
If it
not
happens
very
that way, that's
secure.
God's will. If it happens that way, that's God's will. But what we ain't gonna do is make it happen, especially on my dollar.
Oh my God. Well,
Especially
so
on my
you're
dollar.
not taking anybody to the Usher Raymond concert, is what you're saying?
First of all, I wouldn't go to Usher or Chris Brown concert because that's just not my thing. I don't think Usher, even though Usher not that much younger than me, I still think that I don't think he's my period. Like when Usher came, Dorsey was like growing up music for me. So like Usher was like was Justin Bieber to me when he first dropped. So it's not my group. It's not my age group. And Chris Brown definitely, I don't know his song like that. So I don't think, and I really believe, especially on Usher, in his music strictly made for women. Strictly for me.
It's some of his music is cautionary music for men too. Remember, what was the one? The girl was pregnant and she was 3 months or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I tapped out on all that. I was on to neo soul. I tapped out on all that. I was on to neo soul, so I was into music, soul child and stuff.
Oh Lord.
I tapped out. I was tapped out. I mean, it was just this wasn't my life. This wasn't my life, so I was good. I was in that back then when black men was smoking beanies and chewing on sticks. that was it. That was the era for me. Like once you was doing that, you was totally out on Usher. And
but when Usher first came out, like he was dancing. Remember My Way and all of that
He
stuff.
still
So
dancing.
Say again.
He was dancing until like
I'm saying like he was more entertaining. He wasn't necessarily trying to be a heartthrob at the time. He was just dancing. Chris Brown when he first came out wasn't trying to be a heartthrob. I don't think either of them are heartthrobs to me. But
to you, because you feel like you're too old for them. Like for
actually, Usher is close to my age, if I'm not mistaken.
I know he is. But once again, you're in that same dilemma as me. When he came out, you wasn't listening to his type of music.
I actually was. I liked his music. Yeah, Usher is 47, so he's a year younger than I am.
Yeah, physically 47, mentally I say about 38.
Yeah, but he seems to like to date moms. He seems to like to date his mom. He's always with a woman that's older.
He does that.
Because his first wife was like, what, 10 years old, 10, 15
yeah,
years
him
older?
and Naren, they'll fight. Him and Naren fight it out because they both be in each other's same pool. They both milfers. They love the milfers.
Lord have mercy. Well,
and Usher love a good milf now. But that's the only older woman he dealt with, right?
He's consistent on that.
No,
consistent on that.
He dealt with Chili too.
Indeed, exactly. He likes to date older women, date and marry. Because Tamika had to be 10 to 15 years older than him.
No, in in the 90s we used to call them settlers. I wasn't never into settlers dating.
Why
that's
not?
my mama's fault. That's my mom's fault because my mama made me respect all older women.
I mean, you can still be respectful and still,
I never looked at him like that. Once I called you Miss So-and-so, I didn't look at you like that no more.
I have words, but I'm not going to go there just yet. We're pretty early in the show. I'm not going to devolve just yet. But we got to take this break, Josh. The lines will be open. You give us a call.
Black men, stay away from the concerts, black men. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes, indeed. All right. Talk to you later. You listen to The Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Another very warm day with mostly sunny skies. A mix of sun and clouds, though, a little later. We'll see highs 81 to 84 degrees. A few spotty showers are possible as we get to the afternoon and the evening, but again, most of us will end up staying dry. And then lows for tonight, 62 to 67. For your Thursday, highs 82 to 87. Another round of spotty showers. Again, most of us staying dry, but a cold front moves in early Sunday morning. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Reshaw.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM, or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
City Park is where to go when you don't know where to go. Turn towards the city center and start walking. Before long, you'll end up where you belong, at the heart of the city, New Orleans City Park. Stroll along the reeded marsh, wander through the sculpture garden, rest and recharge beneath ancient oak trees. This is where your spirit goes to grow. It's in our nature to yearn for nature. NewOrleansCityPark.org, heart of the city.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Losing a loved one is tough enough. Do you really want your family dealing with court battles and paperwork on top of it?
Whether you choose a will or a trust, think ahead. Take care of your family. Let them focus on healing instead of headaches. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared as we are thugging it out on this bad cheering Wednesday. Uh, Josh, sound like a hater to me when it comes to Usher, but I ain't gonna lie, the Bumps and Bruises tour, for real, that's literally what that is. Uh, and making light of what it has been confirmed. Chris liked to fight, and you might need a little herpes treatment after engaging with Usher. That's only if you do the things. And he's married now, so I don't think he's into laying it low and spreading it wide outside of his house. My goodness gracious. That took me back. That Missy, get your freak on. I could see the video in my head. I really had a good time with Missy. I enjoy her music. And so much so when she came in town for Essence, Second Line Shorty and Hot Sizzle were on the screen for her performance because I think they did like a video, a pre-recorded video before she hit the stage. It was so good. It was so good. So I hope she comes again. I don't know if she'll come this quickly after having been here, I think in 23, but I definitely look forward to seeing her in concert again. Maybe she'll come for Jazz Fest because I know some of my favorites are going to be here for Jazz Fest, but I keep talking about Jazz Fest with skipping over French Quarter Fest that is happening in a few days. Several stages, several vendors. I mean, all the great things that are happening out there. So I'm looking forward to enjoying some of the people out. And there are, let me see, how many stages? The Beat a Beer stage, New Orleans.com stage, Tropical Isle hand grenade stage. That's one of the stages that CJ's playing on. The Jack Daniels stage, the Willow Dispensary stage, Loyola Esplanade in the Shade stage. Let's see, Louisiana Fish Fry stage, Insurgy Songwriter stage, which is usually inside of um, the Jazz Museum, the Pan American Life Insurance Group stage, Jazz Playhouse at the Royal Sonesta stage, so that one's indoors. The French Market Traditional stage, French Market Dutch Alley stage, House of Blues Voodoo Garden stage, New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Park stage, which I have been there a few years. A lot of the high school bands and middle school bands tend to play at that one. It's right on the river. Ernie's Schoolhouse stage, Hancock Whitney stage, the Omni Royal stage, Crew Eyewear stage, Cafe Beignet stage, and French Quarter Fest After Dark events are all included. And I mean, it's so many acts that are published. And if you haven't had a chance to look at it, I'll actually put the link in the chat on Facebook and on YouTube. And that's the stages, but they're 4 days of entertainment. So it starts on tomorrow, and actually they've been down setting things up for the last several days or so because I've been seeing them build the stage at the New Orleans Museum, the Jazz History Museum. But it's definitely a whole lot of activity that's happening down. The French Quarter Fest schedule is located in the chat on Facebook now. I'm going to try and get it over on, now it's on YouTube and on Instagram as well. For those of you who want to look it over and kind of schedule your day, remember to bring your own chair because that is not provided. But all of this is free. $3, 0 cents. If the weather is beautiful, I expect that it will be packed out there. I will do my best to see as many acts as I can, and I'll let you know some of the acts that will be out there on the other side of this break. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. The teen accused as the getaway driver in the shooting that killed a black Brooklyn infant, Kaori Patterson Moore, who was in a stroller, is proclaiming his innocence.
I didn't do it. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't pull the trigger.
18-year-old Matthew Rodriguez faces murder charges and is being held without bail. He was driving the moped from which black 21-year-old Amori Green allegedly fired the bullet that killed the 7-month-old. A historic black church in Virginia has paid off nearly $1 million in back rent for hundreds of public housing residents. Alfred Street Baptist Church says the gift will help families avoid eviction and get a fresh start. And gospel singer Tamala Mann is making gospel music history. Her song, Live, Breathe, Fight, tops Billboard's gospel airplay chart, giving her a record-tying 13th #1, matching Kirk Franklin's all-time mark. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What we want to be talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared. I hope y'all are having a great start to your Bad Churn Wednesday. It's hump day. Go ahead and get that in while you're at it, too. If not now, when you get off. For sure. Y'all are really having a good time in the chat. I'm loving it here for sure. It is almost Taurus season. We're gonna let y'all finish, but y'all can pack this up in a little bit. I tell you no lie. And with all the build up every year to my birthday, if I gotta plan something, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do it. I like to celebrate other people. I rarely will put things together for a celebration for me. I just like to go places and hang out with folks. It's easier that way. So I know one of my girlfriends from middle school, her birthday is on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. And so she has, or someone has put together something for her. I'm definitely going to show up for that. But if you see me posting, say I'm going to be somewhere, just meet me over there and we're going to have a good time. Let's see. Mark says, Kimber, which jazz stage is that by Jackson Square where you can usually catch the jazz music? Let me see. I'm not exactly sure because there are a lot of different places where you can catch jazz music, particularly, and I'm saying this because we've been there the last couple of years, at the Jazz Museum, there's a writer's stage that is on the 3rd floor, if I'm not mistaken. That's usually all jazz musicians and jazz musician writers that have that area. But I'm looking at, the Beta Beer stage. There are quite a few people that you may know. Erica Falls is going to be there on tomorrow. She plays from 4:50 to 6:10, and that's jazz for sure. And that's going to be really, really a good show. I enjoy her music. I've been to one of her concerts, and it's really good. But there are a lot of different yeah, it's a whole lot of different stuff, and it's a lot of stuff on different days. The New Orleans Tourism and Cultural Foundation, Raj Smooth, the greatest DJ in the world, will be out on tomorrow from 7 to 8, and that is at the Louisiana Fish Fry stage. So, Mark, click on that link that I put in the chat that gives you a rundown on which acts will be where on what day, because every day it's something different. Yeah, you like her a lot. I like her a lot too. She's really great in concert, and her voice and her band, they rock. They definitely have a good time on stage, and definitely they bring you in. Uh, so yeah, and don't forget, there's also Barrels on the Bayou happening this weekend as well. Uh, Remember, we were having some issue where it may have had some interruption, but it will go on as scheduled, located in Lafayette Square. Um, and during that particular event, which is April 17th, it'll be from 7 to 11. And then there's also another piece that's happening at the Howlin' Wolf on the 18th. So it's a whole lot of different things. Oh, and they have something going on Sunday. So brunch on the Bayou, that's going to be featuring Mia X. So yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff happening this weekend. And again, I'm going to land wherever I land. I don't know just yet exactly where I'm going to go, but for sure I'll be in these New Orleans streets at some point throughout the weekend. And Jared said he doesn't have his weekend plans. His itinerary. Church, right? Church. Which mass do you go to?
It's still the same one forever. The St. Peter Claver Church.
Yeah, but what time? Because they used to have like the 7:30, then like the 10 o'clock, and then it was a later service or something like
Oh
that.
no, not
Do they
the
just
later one.
have the 2, or is it 3 services? Because I tend
Oh.
to catch the 10 o'clock, 10:30 one.
I honestly don't remember the time. I
You-
just get up and go.
You don't know what time you
No.
go? It's on autopilot.
Yes.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But you
Like,
know you're
it's,
going.
it's been forever. That's my church.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I have been, like I said, when I catch church online, I watch Father Johnny, and also I'll watch Bethany, and I'll catch Household of Faith. I'll watch those and stream those, and actually I'll watch all of them.
Household of Faith.
Mm-hmm. But I catch the service that is when they make it to the east, because I actually live down the street from Household of Faith on the West Bank. I can walk to church, so I'll likely be at that church this Saturday. I mean this Sunday, because CJ's playing at another church that is on the opposite end. He's playing. I think he has to be there for 7:30, and the first service starts at 7:30. I'm dropping him off, and I'm out of there to go catch service, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. Yeah. So let's see. Mark says Kimba Cigar Fest meet and greet. Oh, is at 6 at Wrong Iron. Oh, Thursday. Okay. Who's putting that on? Who's putting the Cigar Fest on? I know that's one of your events that you like to do, or that's one of your pastimes, Mark. But I'm not a big cigar girl, especially because the smoke lingers too long in my hair. So I tend to not do that. But I'd like to know who's putting that particular event. I didn't even know that was happening. Yeah, I didn't know. I'm gonna have to make some phone calls with some people that I know, uh, have they do retail cigars. It's quite a few black owned humidors. Matter of fact, there's one on wheels. So I'm curious. And if you have some information or a link, share that with me. Put it in the chat for me. Hey, Cam. Cam says, I watch a couple of services on Sunday, including going to my own church. Yeah. Quiet as it's kept. I know y'all think I'm a heathen. Sinner for sure. But I actually do find benefit in going to church. I just don't think it necessary for me to convince other people how they should practice their life's routines. Whatever helps you be a good person, I am down with that. But also, if going to church make you an awful person, I don't support that, because a lot of people will use the doctrine or the printed text as weapons, and I don't think that people who do that are good people. But yeah, no, I enjoy church. I enjoy particular pastors. City of Love, Bishop Lester Love and Pastor Fran Love, they give dynamic messages, and I think they're helpful and useful for people who apply them. Because I think there's some people who hear the same messages that I hear, but hear how to apply that completely different. And I think that's where my apprehension or annoyance with people when it comes to religion falls. Because that's between you and whomever you commune with. It doesn't have to be a group project. I think that is a personal thing. So much so, at 12, because I was raised Methodist, at 12, you make your confirmation in the Methodist church. I did. And now that became a part of my responsibility. In Catholic church, when do you get confirmed? It's like 6th or 7th grade, something like that. 8th grade. You don't know?
It was a long time ago.
I know, but did you do it at school, or did you have to go back for catechism? Because you shouldn't have had to if you were at St. Peter Claver by 8th grade. Yeah, because you wouldn't have had to go to the extra Saturday.
No.
Yeah, you were able to do it at school. So 7th, 8th grade, something like that. And then that's your responsibility, because it's your personal responsibility.
I think I did it with my whole class. Like,
right,
we all took
everybody
the
who
class,
was in a Catholic
and then
school.
we had the ceremony. Yeah,
correct. So at that point, after 12 years old, it's on you. If you are considering or want to continue on that path, that's your responsibility. So I don't think it's necessary to be the regulator of the practicing of religion. It's weird. It's weird that people be trying to beat you with Jesus. Like, wasn't he beat already for us? Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Let them do what it is that they feel is best for them, as long as they're not causing harm to other people. Period, hard stop. But everybody likes to be in everybody's business, and that's unfortunate. Yeah. Mark says, smoking is my hobby, and a friend of mine had a Saints party at Wrong Iron. That was my first time going there, and I really enjoyed it. I said, all that to say, this sounds like my type of event. Yes, go. I like Wrong Iron. Wrong Iron has been, it has been a venue for quite a few events that I've gone, and you can be inside, you can be outside. They have the food, so it's a pretty decent, and they're dog friendly. That also makes it a fun place to be. Not my dog friendly, because St. Rock and Treme, they get too excited when they see people. They want to love and hug, and they're big dogs. So, yeah.
They jump? Like,
they don't jump like on you, but like they really like pet me. Like, they'll rub all their face on you.
Mine is like that too.
Like when we stand up, St. Rock puts his paws on my shoulders. Like, they're not little dogs. And Treme could probably put his paws on my head. That's how, they're big dogs, but they're big old babies. They're big old babies. And Treme actually looks a lot bigger than he is because of all the fluffy hair. But every time we shaved him, he looks like he could be a Dalmatian. He's very slim. But St. Rock is a bruiser. He's heavy. and he thinks he's a baby. And when he was a pup, like I used to hold him with one hand, and also he would like crawl into my lap. He still thinks he can do it
Yeah, that's
now.
why.
Where only like the front half of him can fit on my lap. It's like, baby, you can't get both. No, no, you're a big guy. You're a big boy. You're too big for this. But yeah, Wrong Iron is a cool place to go. I need to put a list of the places where I hang out and go and eat, and places that I like to go that are lounges. I have a plenty over here that are either bars and or um, we don't have clubs anymore. So bars or lounges, but I'm really, really doing my best to explore the West Bank. And my favorite spot on the West Bank right now is Jarrow's on Ames. Because it feels like Cheers. Hey, baby, how you, that kind of thing. Or on this side, Vilvasso's is a spot, and of course, that we hang out at because it's just, again, feels like home. Like you walk in and, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How you mom and them? That whole deal. But now that the last child, well, she's an adult, she's 18, um, is gonna be heading her way out. Kamara and I guess we're gonna be hitting the streets for real every now and again to do a couple spin arounds and hangouts and whatnot. Cause yeah, it's just gonna be me, him, and the dogs. Good times, good times. Very needy little dogs, but not little, big dogs. Very needy dogs. So now that it's spring, what are you looking forward to do, Jared?
Now that it's spring, well, I am looking forward to the festival time.
Mhm.
So I am going to try and go to Jazz Fest. I do know that.
Okay.
Anything else besides that? I don't know. Wherever I may end up. But I do know I want to go to Jazz Fest.
Jazz Fest for sure.
Yes.
Any other festivals? Because we have a ton.
No, I could say that I would be interested. I would be interested in going to some
Say again?
festival. Oh, I would be interested in going to a festival that I haven't been to yet.
Okay.
But yeah, so far, I don't know. I'll see what everyone else is doing.
Let's see what festivals we have. All right. So French Quarter Fest this weekend. Jazz and Heritage Fest, April 23rd through May 3rd. The French Market Creole Tomato Festival is in June. Do you like tomatoes?
Tomato Festival?
Mm-hmm.
That could be fun.
Pastas, sauces,
Okay.
salads.
I didn't know about that one.
I didn't either. There's a lot of festivals we never really know about. And then we have some other major festivals. We have the Essence Fest, of course, in July, Satchmo Summer Fest, Southern Decadence. I have been.
What's that one?
Ooh, child. It is it's a large LGBTQIA plus celebration, and it covers a lot of the French Quarter, and you see a lot.
Oh, so it's like in the street.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. It's a whole lot of that goes out with that one. Then Oak Street Po' Boy Festival, that's November. Voodoo Fest, October. Fried Chicken Festival, October. Luna Fête is in December. But then, like last year, we went to the Coffee Fest. That was at, I think, the Punch Train Center. That was really cool. I remember walking away very buzzed from all the caffeine. And it's a lot of the festivals. I feel like Beignet Fest.
And then wasn't that Fried Chicken Fest that we were at last time?
Yes, Fried Chicken Fest is the one on the lake.
I did go to that one.
Mm-hmm. And this year, Keith Lee has a festival that he's going to be doing that's going to be a food fest. And he recently announced that the food vendors won't have to pay in order to set up their booths and things like that.
Yeah, well, that's very nice.
Yeah, isn't it? Because they pay a lot of money to do setups and have their booths in different festivals and things like that. So, yeah, we got a lot of other festivals that are coming in town. We missed the Strawberry Fest. That's happened already. And they had some drama with that, where somebody had made a threat on TikTok to the festival or something. Listen, leave people alone. If you don't want to be bothered and you don't like to be happy and eat and all of those good things, don't be messing up other people's good times. Like, it's really, really unnecessary. Really, really unnecessary. So we'd like everybody, when they're heading out to enjoy their days, to return back to their homes safe, unharmed, because somebody woke up and had a bad day. Like, really, we got to do better with that. Indeed. And let's see what y'all are talking about in these comments. Let's see. Josh said, so technically your dogs would be considered tall, even with animals. You're a height bigot. I am not, but they are really big dogs. I'm gonna take a picture and post it so you can see. I'm not exaggerating. They're just big dogs. And on that note, we're gonna take this break. You're listening to The Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks
and Kimber White Dupree
from The Front Porch.
Some convos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to The Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to The Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating, because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. Lawmakers will be back at the Capitol today taking up more bills as the legislative session continues. One bill senators could discuss today deals with court consolidation in New Orleans. Senate Bill 217 reduces the number of criminal court judges from 12 to 9 and civil court judges from 14 to 12. If the Senate approves the bill, it will head to the full House. And House committee will take up House Bill 573 today, which gives the New Orleans City Council more control over the sewerage and water board. As the city of New Orleans grapples with a cash crisis, they've launched a new way for you to keep track of how your tax dollars are being spent. The city says a new dashboard gives the residents a clear way to understand how overtime spending is tracked across the city. Users can view monthly overtime totals and break those figures down by department. It's broken down by this year as well as last year and 2024. Today, the governor's office of Victims Advocacy, along with the 14s Foundation, will be asking Governor Jeff Landry for a permanent memorial for the victims of the New Year's Day terror attack. A news conference for that is happening today at 1 p.m. And this morning, power is fully restored in the French Quarter after several businesses were in the dark for most of the day yesterday. Now they're hoping to bounce back during French Quarter Fest to make up for the lost money. Entergy says at peak, 2,800 customers were in the dark, citing a Mylar streamer impacting the power grid. Many hotels and restaurants were also without electricity for more than 1 hour. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK. And
The Ron Kelly Show. Real talk, bold truth. Tune in for your weekly dose of unapologetic conversations that don't dodge the truth or dilute the message. Stay informed on the issues that matter most on The Ron Kelly Show. Every Monday at 7 p.m. on WBOK 1230 a.m.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 a.m. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 a.m.
Welcome back to The Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass is Jared on this Bad Wednesday. It is Hump Day, so if you haven't gotten it out the way, go ahead and get that in for the days out. Don't let Hump Day pass you by. I can't even do it. I can't even get it out. I need grilling to make it sound, the extra, because I start laughing before I even finish the sentence. Yeah, I can't manage it. I can't manage it. But yeah, let's see. Um, Josh said my little brother was running down the food spots in New Orleans to me yesterday. That was a delicious conversation. I bet it was, because there's so many different places that you can go and get not just food but good food. Uh, Josh says I want to go to a barbecue fest. They just had the Hogs for a Cause fest. I think this was last weekend. Hogs for the Cause. Yeah, when was yeah, it was April 10th and 11th. They've had that already. But if I'm not mistaken, Telly Savalas, he does the barbecue cook-off. And I know I've been to two of them. Um it's usually at Joe Brown Park. And I think it's the Barbecue Pit Masters. Yeah, Barbecue Pit Masters. I'm gonna have to reach out and find out which or when that is. It's normally warm when they have that festival. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. A chef fest? What is that, Mark? Have you heard of a chef fest? Huh. I'm curious. Let me look that up. Chef fest. What does that even look like? Let's see. Fest of the Chef. I no, that was last year. Fest Chef Fest 2026. But that's in Virginia. I don't know. That's not here. Let me know if you know it's here. Josh says, but Keith Lee is going to charge. Oh, it's charging Essence prices. Is he? I haven't looked at it yet. And we'll see. We'll see what that's like. Gracie says the Creole Tomato Fest is fun. Really? Really? Tell me more about that. Cause I will eat I eat tomatoes, but I don't know that I would like eat a tomato sandwich. Like some people will take the Creole tomatoes and put salt and pepper on it and eat it. I don't know that I like tomatoes that much. I think as I've gotten older, I have learned to tolerate tomatoes because as a child I wouldn't eat them at all. But as an adult, um, yeah, I will eat them now. What about you? You like tomatoes like that? Like you'll eat a tomato sandwich?
No. No, but according to my mom,
Uh-huh.
I used to just eat the tomato straight up like an apple. So
Really?
yes, woman.
I'm curious about that. Yeah, no. I've seen people eat them that way. That's I again, I've learned to tolerate them. I'm not in isolation gonna eat a tomato. And I just started figuring out how to eat cherry tomatoes because those are not my favorite either. Because I don't know why I have an issue with the texture, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Uh let's see. Keep that villain attitude away from people having a good time. Yes, Hiram. Don't go humbugging to a place where everybody's supposed to be having a good time. Like you could stay at home for that. You don't have to be aggravating people while they're out trying to have a good time. People should be in the space or having the opportunity to go to different things and then go home safely. Like really, we've had enough incidents of people getting harm caused to them while they were trying to have a good time. Not just here in New Orleans, but yes, here in New Orleans. The New Year's New Year's Eve tragedy where somebody barreled into traffic in their car. We've had that happen at different Mardi Gras parades, not just in New Orleans, but in other places in Louisiana. Um, why would you try and mess things up for other people? You know, and we don't have enough conversations about the fact that a lot of the people that are doing these bad deeds are citizens, but we're at war with people who were just living their lives, doing what it is that they need to do, and we picking fights with people. We not meaning you and me, but we meaning the person who's leading the country. So yeah, we've got to start making some better choices. We've got to start um, placing our hopes and our attention and action into things that are going to improve the quality of life for people and not cause reasons to mourn and or have to create spaces for, I don't know, sadness. I mean, sadness is going to come. Everybody's got to leave this life at some point or another. This is inevitable. However, don't be trying to send people before they're supposed to go, and you're ruining your life in the same breath. So yeah, we've got to make some better choices and also be mindful of the people who are forcing us into awful choices. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is going on in this chat? Y'all are doing way too much. Uh yes, Cam, that was TMI. But Jackie says the Creole tomato sandwich is awesome. I eat one every day when Creole tomatoes are in season. Really? What do you put on it? Other than the blue plate mayonnaise. I'm curious. I'm curious. Have you ever eaten a Creole tomato with blue plate mayonnaise? I love blue plate mayonnaise for like potato salad and stuff like that, but like I don't like tomatoes enough to just blue plate mayonnaise and Creole tomatoes.
No, I've seen my family members do it, but I've never personally got the tomato and put all the seasoning on it. No.
Yeah. I'm curious. Hmm. And considering that you used to eat tomatoes like an apple, I don't know. The texture of tomatoes just kind of it messes with me. But as an adult, I have gotten to the point that I know they're good, so good for you. So I'll just eat them. Anybody else have that odd or strange feeling with tomatoes? The number here is 504-582-9422. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure about eating just tomatoes by itself. But I like some cucumbers and I like beets, cucumbers, beets, and tomatoes in a salad with some vinegar and salt, and delicious, delicious. 504-582-9422. Hey Pam,
Hey, baby.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I like to take, even the cherry tomatoes, but I like to take nice little thin slices of tomato, put some blue plate mayonnaise on top, like a little dollop on each slice, put a little pepper and a little salt, and I can tear that up. And I normally like to have a pork chop on the side with it.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's good.
Yeah,
Do you like fried green tomatoes?
No, I don't.
Me either.
I've tasted them, and I think the batter that they were in was just fine. Those textures don't seem like they go together.
Yeah, I didn't really like how it felt in my mouth when I chew it. So I'm not really into that. But now I like beets in vinegar with a little salt and chopped up onion. And I could just eat beets sliced with some blue plate mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and just eat it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, beets are delicious.
I used to eat, this is going to blow your mind, but I used to eat sliced tomato with beets and toast some bread and put some blue plate mayonnaise on it. Oh, girl. that was some good stuff, man. Ooh.
Yeah, I
I
don't
love stuff like that.
I don't let me see. You know I'm not gonna eat the pork chop, but
Yeah, right. No pork.
yeah, no pork. But I I like like I like olives. I like
Hmm.
beets for sure. And I ate a can of beets one time in my shock when I went to the
Yeah,
restroom.
you thought, yeah,
Thought I was
that,
dying.
and you have to remember. Oh, that's right. I ate beets because
Yeah,
first thing you
thought
think
I
of, I
was
gotta
gonna
get to the
die.
hospital.
But outside of that, I the tomato, I don't know. I eat them because I have to. I eat them because I should. But I can't say
Hmm.
necessarily that I'm like, oh yeah, some beets. Nah, I could pass.
Now,
I
do
could
you
pass.
like cucumbers?
I love them.
I
All of
know,
them. I
girl.
like the big ones. I like the little ones. I love them.
Me
Have you
too.
seen the
And
baby
I
ones?
like sliced. I'm sorry.
Have you seen the baby ones? The baby cucumbers?
I'm not sure if I have, Kimba.
Delicious. Delicious.
Really?
It almost
I'm gonna
tastes
have to look for
it's
them.
crisp, almost like a kosher pickle, but it's
Uh
without
huh.
the salt and stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. I probably should go to Whole Foods, huh?
Wherever they sell them, they're delicious.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It is.
And
It
see,
really
I
is.
do you like turnip in your turnip greens?
No, but I do like turnip greens.
I love turnip greens, but I like to see some turnips in there. And I also like what's it, radishes. I love
No,
little radishes and
I
slice
don't.
them thin.
I don't like radish.
Ooh,
I don't like
ooh, and
radishes at
I
all.
dip it in a blue plate. I'll put blue plate probably on a donut.
Oh my goodness! Please no,
I
no, no.
I love it. I love it. I used to eat just blue plate mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah, I've heard of a mayonnaise sandwich. I have not had a mayonnaise sandwich before, but I hear that people have eaten those.
It's good. All right, sweetheart, just hollering at you real quick.
All right, thanks for giving me a call. I appreciate you.
Uh, all right, baby.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
talk to you later. Yeah, blue plate sandwiches, sugar sandwiches, butter sandwiches. I've heard of all of those things. And I hear that uh they're very good when you're hungry and that's what you got. I'm just not a big I don't know that I eat mayonnaise that's not attached to something else, like on a sandwich or in um potato salad. I don't know other spaces where I just eat mayonnaise. But if y'all do, I'm curious about that. The number here is 504-582-9422. Let's see. Lori says, I'm not a fan of the Creole tomato sandwich, but I like Creole fried tomatoes. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Cam says that um, Trader Joe's has the Persian cucumbers. The small ones are the Persian ones. They're good. They're so crunchy. I love those. And no, Paul, I don't eat bacon. I eat turkey bacon. Not for some time now. I noticed when I was in college, when I would eat pork, it would make my head hurt and make my hands swell. So I must have been, yeah, around 18 or 19 when I stopped eating pork. And over the years, I have smelled like my godfather will do like this maple smoked bacon and I smell it and I want to eat it. And the times that I've tried, it raises my blood pressure like almost instantly. So I just don't eat it. I if it wasn't for that reason, I don't know. Yeah. If if I didn't have like a reaction, like a physical reaction to pork, I would still definitely be eating it, but my body chemistry won't allow for it. So rather than being in the hospital and doing the exact opposite of me telling y'all to go see about yourself and take care of yourself and all the things, yeah, I just don't mess with it at all. All right. What else y'all got going? Oh, Cam said, ooh, sugar and butter sandwich. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. Now listen to this, Jared. Not Pam. Cam said she'll eat a potato salad sandwich in a hot dog bun. That actually sounds delicious. But you know what I think would be better is those dinner rolls with the potato salad inside the bread. Did you hear that part? Cam said she'll eat the potato salad inside a hot dog bun, which sounds good. But the potato salad inside the dinner rolls, like the dinner rolls that they have for the holidays, that sounds delicious. That sounds amazing. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry. What? Yeah, no. She was saying that the potato salad sandwich, like after Christmas or after Thanksgiving, and you have she said she'll put it in a hot dog bun. I like the dinner rolls. Like the brown and served dinner rolls, put some potato salad in there. Delicious. All starches and not the most healthy thing, but sounds like it'll be really, really yummy. Really yummy. And we don't have any holidays for a little while, or at least not the big cooking holidays that are coming up. We have Memorial Day, that's next month. And then 4th of July. We don't really have any cooking holidays, not until Thanksgiving. But it seems like the cooking holidays toward the end of the year and the beginning of the year, they're right on top of each other. Thanksgiving, a few weeks later, Christmas, and then you waited a little while, then Easter. Because I could go for a honey baked turkey sandwich right now. Now that Cam has brought up potato salad. Yes, indeed. What are y'all's plans for the weekend? I'm curious. Elwin, what you doing? It's hump day. By now you start planning out and mapping out what you have going on this weekend. I'm curious what you have going on. And on that note, we have some tickets to give away. Tickets to one of the spaces in City Park. Be the number 5 caller, 504-582-9422. The number 5 caller for you to win yourself a ticket to one of the attractions at City Park. 504-582-9422. When was the last time you've been to City Park, Jared? No, you, not Jayla.
Okay. No. I was making sure you hear what Jayla just said.
When was the last time you've been to City Park?
And the last time I've been to City Park? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, you know what? I know. You know what? I went to Christmas in the Oaks and we rode bikes. That's what it is.
This last Christmas?
I was in the park, yeah.
Oh,
but it wasn't
okay.
at the amusement park, you know.
Yeah, okay. Was it cold?
Yeah.
And y'all decided to take the bike tour?
Yeah, we did it this year and last year.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be outside during cold times, but
Well, I say Christmas, but celebration of the Oaks,
so,
you know.
Yeah. I know. I'm saying during when it's cold, I'm not interested in being outside. You can Christmas fest me for that. I'll be indoors, but yeah, I'm ready to get back over to City Park. That the weather is warming up, and like if you go on a random Friday or Saturday afternoon, you can see like the soccer games and stuff that are happening. So we're looking for the number 5 caller for one of the attractions at City Park. If you are going to be not in town this weekend, but just in town in general, the tickets are valid, not just for a limited time. The number here is 504-582-9422. Jayla and Reagan, I hope y'all sinuses are treating you better today than they were earlier this week. And I hope that you all, if you are suffering with your sinuses, you're being mindful of your water intake and that you are taking your medicine, because the achus and the coughs and the hacks, remember, COVID is still with us. You don't know which one you have, so make sure you stand on top of that. All right. So Cam said freshly homemade potato salad with blue plate mayonnaise is what you like. Good. And Pam said she was making potato salad. Where was I when that declaration was made? I don't recall. I missed out on that. Mark said the last time I've been to City Park was Christmas in the Oaks, was drive-through only. Then that's been a long time since you've been to Celebration in the Oaks. It's been a whole lot of activities that have been added to, of course, the walking, now biking, all the different ways. And of course, you can do the drive through. But if it's cold, put me inside of a car or inside of a heated venue, because outside cold is not for you, girl. Not at all. Cool weather, yes. Freezing weather, absolutely not. And then too hot weather, absolutely not. So we got to find a happy median between between the forecast. And if it's raining, yeah, I'm gonna just stay home. I'm just gonna stay at my house. And I'm curious about what y'all's take on that is. We're gonna take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Another very warm day with mostly sunny skies. A mix of sun and clouds, though, a little later. We'll see highs 81 to 84 degrees. A few spotty showers are possible as we get to the afternoon and the evening, but again, most of us will end up staying dry. And then lows for tonight, 62 to 67. For your Thursday, highs 82 to 87. Another round of spotty showers. Again, most of us staying dry, but a cold front moves in early Sunday morning. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hoops, heat, the truth, on demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review, because the game doesn't stop when the show ends.
Looking for a great deal on your next phone? Come see us at your locally owned AT&T store for the latest Samsung and iPhones. Visit us at 3616 South Carrollton Avenue. We have great offers on watches, tablets, accessories, and internet service. Whatever your connectivity needs are, our team is here to help you keep connected. Visit us today at AT&T, 3616 South Carrollton Avenue. Locally owned and proudly giving back to the community.
The Historic New Orleans Collection presents a new exhibition open through June 7th, 2026, The Trail They Blazed. Built collaboratively with people who participated in the local civil rights movement, The Trail They Blazed presents stories of social and racial justice straight from the people who lived them. Listen to leaders tell their stories of resistance and persistence in their own voices, recorded by the Historic New Orleans Collection. Plan your visit to 520 Royal Street in the French Quarter and reserve your free tickets at hnoc.org today.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I'm your guest, Reagan Irvin.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. It is Hump Day, otherwise known as Bad Churn Wednesday. And so it is the end of the semester. And are you being a bad churn, or have you redeemed yourself from earlier in the semester?
I was a good child for all of the semester.
Okay. That's your story and you're sticking to it, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good to me. So what's happening? See?
No,
You're
don't
getting the
don't
side eye
focus on
from Eva,
Jayla's face.
From Eva, your compadre. She was like,
She's just jealous she was a bad child.
Was she? What? Were you a bad child, Jayla? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna speak one way or another. I'm not, because I don't know. But it's the end of the semester. It's heading to the end of your first year as a college freshman. And what are some takeaways that you have had since you've gone through your first year?
Some takeaways, I would say that it was definitely important for me to stay on track. Like, I still did fun things outside of school, but academics was a major importance to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, to sum that up, balance. Another takeaway is to honestly just stay true to myself.
Okay.
Because on campus, there's just a lot going on. And not necessarily like drama-wise or anything, but there's just a lot going on. And a lot of people who don't really live by that either.
What do you mean?
Like, for example, elections and stuff. And people, that it's their job if they want to hold a position to represent their way in a certain light. But it's like you aren't exemplifying this in school every day-to-day life. You know what I mean?
So people are being hypocritical, or
Yes.
their actions are
Fake.
contradictory. Their actions are contradictory to what you would expect based on what their persona is.
Yes.
And so is that like through social media you're seeing that their actions aren't aligning, or is it
In
through...
person.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
In person. Like, you can't be like mean and talk about people behind their back and then expect other people to vote for you and think that you're different. And this isn't pointed towards a specific person. It's just some things that I noticed around campus that a lot of people do.
Now, you know that there is, that applies and it goes far beyond campus, right?
Right.
Because if you see what's happening in politics right now, we have a lot of people saying one thing.
That's something way different.
And doing completely different behaviors. Completely different. I mean, and it's hypocritical, if you will, because you are expecting the words to line up with the actions, but you'll find throughout life that people be lying. People be lying, trying to get attention, or they will offer incomplete stories that make them look better than they are, versus just being regular degular, and
you're just being yourself, honestly.
Yeah.
But also being respectful to others too while doing that.
Okay. So I teeter the line of being respectful and disrespectful at the same time, because it's very confusing to me when people do the double speak or present a certain image and then I see you do other behaviors. And typically I'll get involved if it is something that is contradictory and is impacting somebody that I care about.
Right.
And the first time I call it out, it will be polite, but firm. And then if we have to get in the weeds, it's going to be with all due disrespect, not respect, because we're alerting you to poor behaviors, and you're saying, well, it don't matter how we feel about it or the impact doesn't matter, and that's disrespectful. So therefore, it kind of has to be met with
Right.
that same energy. But I don't start that way. I
Mhm.
don't take off with
Like start with disrespect.
yeah. I don't start with disrespect.
Which
I'm
is, I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
give you
something everybody should follow, though. Yeah.
people stupid, so they don't.
Yeah.
They absolutely do not. What are some things that you've taken away since you've been here at the station? Because you've been able to do Bayou Classic, you've gone in different remote settings and things. What are some of the things that you can share about your experience with that?
I've taken away a lot of like skills, especially towards what I want to do, which is broadcasting, but specifically sports broadcasting. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, this my internship has given me a lot of opportunities to build up my portfolio, and I say the biggest takeaway skill that I can say from this radio station that I've gained is when it comes to my interviews. Being in even doing the live broadcast at the parade on the what was it called?
It was Nefertiti.
Yes,
Out in New Orleans East.
in the East.
Uh-huh.
Being able to be on a live broadcast and honestly find that spot of where I could feel comfortable speaking to people live, but also telling a story because they can't visually see it. Is another skill that I say I took away from this internship. I've taken away a lot. I can't really think right now.
You've had a lot of exposure in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
With stuff, and I'm glad.
Mhm.
I'm glad because in the very least, like you're not feeling like, oh, I don't want to come back to Xavier again next year.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
excited
I'm
about
coming
that.
back.
I'm excited about that for you. And remember the place we went to eat? Biosocial?
Yeah.
They have a price
That
friendly
Yakameen was so good.
They have a price friendly menu, and the Yakameen is on it.
Oh, $9 lunch.
Yeah, yeah. And a whole bunch of stuff is on there. I went yesterday and I had the red beans and chicken. Delicious.
You can get wings and fries for $9.
Yeah.
What?
And you have a car. So that's not a far that's not a far away for you. So tell your friends.
Wait, can I take this?
You absolutely can.
Okay, thank you.
Take your friends, tell your friends, tell Maddie. Let them know that it's an affordable place for them to go have at least lunch.
And it was really good.
Yeah, for lunch. And tonight is karaoke night. So there's a lot of stuff that I didn't get to hang out with y'all as much as I would have liked to this year because of course it's my daughter's senior year. But when you guys come back next year, I look forward to dragging y'all through the streets and bringing y'all into different places so you can get off campus.
I'm open to it, yeah.
Yeah, so y'all can get off campus and come experience a little bit of the city. This weekend is French Quarter Fest. Have you made plans to get out there for that?
Yes, well, I know Naren was talking about something about us going to do broadcasts for like 2 hours or something like that. But as a group, we're going to go Friday.
Okay.
That's the day that we agreed to go.
Okay.
But are the busiest days Saturdays and Sundays?
I mean, it starts tomorrow. So it's busy every day. And I think I have these are all of the things that are happening just tomorrow.
Do you know what day
Big Frida, probably Saturday. I'm gonna have to look through this. I'm not exactly sure.
That's a lot of artists.
Yep, Saturday.
Saturday.
6:50 at the Lily. Oh, at the Jack Daniels stage. So that is from 6:50 to 8:00. She's shutting down the night. So yeah, but it's a whole lot of different. It's a whole lot of different music acts that are gonna be out there. So don't just like go for one.
Because I saw Earth, Wind, and Fire.
For Jazz Fest or for
No, I thought it was
French
French Quarter Fest.
Really? I'm gonna have to look through this.
I may be wrong. You might need to fact check me, but I could have sworn. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I think they may be here for Jazz Fest, but the Roots of Music is gonna be out there Saturday. Let's see. I'm looking for some other acts that I'm familiar with. Alicia Renee.
Oh
she's
no,
gonna
they're
out
gonna
there.
be at Jasper's.
Jasper's,
Yeah, I got
okay.
it wrong.
Yeah, Alicia Renee, she's a vet of the Front Porch. She's gonna be out on Saturday. Troy Sawyer will be there. DJ Papa. It's like a whole bunch of people, and this is just Saturday. I mean, it's 4 days of free music, 4 whole days of free music. So I hope that you get out to get more than just Friday because it's gonna be a lot. PJ Morton is gonna be out there. Yeah, it's a whole lot of indeed. But we'll talk a little bit more about this on the other side of the break, right here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she had no knowledge of misconduct allegations against Eric Swalwell and that he made the right call.
Yes, the right thing to do, yes. Not to subject members to have to take a vote on something like that, and not to subject your family.
The California Democrat denied the claims and resigned from the House on Tuesday. Black former University of Michigan head coach Sharon Moore has been sentenced to 18 months probation in a stalking and affair case. Black judge Cedric Simpson declined jail time. Michigan fired Moore for cause following the incident. And Phil Collins, Wu-Tang Clan, and Sade headline the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's class of 2026. Inductees also include MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, and Luther Vandross, with the ceremony set for November in Los Angeles. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I'm your guest, Reagan Irvin.
And on the other side of the glass are Jared and Jayla. Jared and Jayla, what are y'all up to over there? Those laughs look pretty, they look like y'all up to no good. I didn't hear you. Say it again. I said those laughs look like y'all are up to no good.
Hey, Reagan.
Hey, Reagan. What I gotta do with anything? You see how I just get brought into it?
What happened? She's not even over there. What
She tried showing me her bruise, and then I said, "Where? Like, what happened?" Because I'm assuming it's from practice. She said that she got kicked.
No.
Right? No.
Wait, what happened?
I said she got hit with a cleat.
Who hit you with a cleat?
Someone kicked her.
Oh no.
Soccer.
I thought the cleats go on the
Right. I
on
said,
the
did you get
ground.
hit with a cleat?
I thought cleats go on the ground.
Well, someone kicked her.
Oh no.
Damn.
Did you kick them back?
Good question.
Was it an accident? Yeah, no. Feet go on the floor. Feet go on the floor. I feel like I'm talking to kindergartens. Everybody's feet. Safe hands. Safe feet. But yeah, we were talking about all the things that are happening at French Quarter Fest. And so of course it starts on today. Today the acts that I recognize.
Today is Wednesday.
I mean tomorrow.
Thursday.
My bad. I am really, really ahead of time. Raj Smooth, he's gonna be out there. Rebirth, the Royal Essence Band. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Erica Falls, Bag of Donuts, Amanda Shaw, Banu Gibson? Who's that? But like they have a whole lot of people that are out. And then my son is playing tomorrow, earlier in the day.
Oh, at the festival?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
He's playing tomorrow and he's playing Friday. Let me find who he's playing with.
What does he play?
He plays in a band?
Yeah. Oh, he plays with many bands. He plays the upright bass and the bass guitar, so he gets invited to a lot of
Oh,
spaces.
not like play.
Say again?
Play.
Yeah. What did you think?
Sports.
Oh, you thought he played sports? No, I don't. So he played soccer when he was little, because he was a very good tracker for the ball, but his mother was very concerned about him being knocked around because he was my first baby and he was 2 pounds, 2.2 ounces when he got here. So anything that looked like, yeah, it was a preemie. 2 pounds, 2.2 ounces. So the idea that he would be getting, yeah, he was very long and very thin. He was very, very little baby. So the daddy put him in boxing. Like, because I said no football, and I was like, I don't know how boxing is better. But yeah, he did that for a little bit, and he played soccer, but he has been playing music since he was about 3. Yeah, he's been playing music for a very long time. So he has been a professional or a paid musician since he was about 7 or 8. So he's gonna be out there for French Quarter Effects.
How many pounds were you as a baby?
We can't hear you.
Reagan, how many pounds were you as a baby?
I don't know.
Really? I was 9 pounds and 1 ounce.
9?
Dang.
Oh.
I was a big baby.
Ooh.
I was a little baby, but I
think
wasn't no
like,
9 pounds. I think I was like 5 pounds.
Yeah, I was like 5, close to 6 pounds. I was not a big baby. And I wouldn't want to have no big old baby.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still waiting on caller number 5 for these City Park tickets. The number here is 504-582-9422. Have you been to City Park yet? Okay.
Yes.
Where?
I used to go all the time when I was little.
Okay.
Is City Park the same place where Storyland is?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. I used to go all the time.
But have you been to all the different areas like that are there?
Like the museum?
The botanical gardens.
Gardens, yeah.
And City Putt.
Golf?
Uh-huh.
No.
There's City Putt. Then they also have the Sculpture Garden.
I've been there.
I've never been to City
You've
Park.
never been to City Park? I gotta
What?
put that on you.
Is that where Cafe Du Monde is?
There's one of them there.
I think.
Like Cafe Du Monde is
I think I went like
everywhere.
I think I went and I just went to Cafe Du Monde, but
Is
have never been to the park.
Wait, but for that Cafe Du Monde, isn't there like a bridge you have to go through before getting there? It's not like a bridge.
A small bridge.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I wasn't going crazy.
Then you have the what they call the casino, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's a building. It's not a real casino, but they called it the casino. The pavilion where people go, and for most of my life, it's had different eateries and things that are in there. But yeah, they have a whole lot of stuff over at City Park. We're gonna have to get. I can't believe you have never been. So that's gonna be another one of our field trips that we take to go and bring you guys over there.
Oh, and I went for the Christmas of the Oaks thing.
Celebration in the Oaks. You went to that?
Celebrate, yeah.
So you've been to that?
Mm-hmm. That was with the radio station.
I didn't go that one. That one.
Mm-hmm.
That was a y'all thing. Yeah, we have a lot of events that we have going on. So we're gonna get you there. Are you taking classes this summer?
Well, I don't want to take any here because
Okay.
I'm not trying to pay a band for one class.
You're not trying to what?
Pay a band.
Oh,
for
yeah,
one
I get
class.
it.
So I'm going back home, like to Dallas, to get trying to find an internship out there, but hopefully, like, I have to check with our advisor to see if I were to take like a summer
The
class,
classes, if it would transfer here.
yeah, because
Okay.
Xavier be picky about that. So
No. Most colleges and universities are picky about
But like for
what
what?
classes, and especially once you get beyond a certain level, they won't take it. Like once you get into your junior year,
Yeah.
there's some classes that they won't take. But if you can get some of these prereqs or these recs out of the way, definitely pay less money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pay
It's
less money to do that.
$1,000 a class here.
Yeah.
It's crazy work.
This is a private school.
I mean,
Private schools cost. A state school would cost you less, but it wouldn't be Xavier University.
yeah, at LSU it's $300 a class.
Mm-hmm. Probably less at Southern. Yeah, probably less. Or BRCC. 'Cause-
Yeah.
So you going to Dallas instead of back home?
Well, yeah, because my mom moved when I graduated.
Okay.
So, like, our house is over there now. But the goal we want is for me to be in Dallas. But if not, I'm also looking in Baton Rouge, too. It really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. When I was in graduate school here, luckily I had a scholarship because per credit hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
them
have a
things
scholarship, so
stink.
I don't really know how much classes are. Like, I mean, I never really had to, like, calculate it.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, I just figured it was, like, 300 or something.
No. I mean, at a state school, you probably paid that much, but also, unlike a state school, the class setting is smaller here.
Yeah.
So the tuition
That's why I
would be
did
higher.
choose to
But I
come
mean,
here. I can't do a big school. Mm-mm.
Did you do a tour at LSU?
I went to high school on LSU's campus.
Okay, so you
I
went to the lab.
Yeah, so I already knew how it was, and I knew I didn't want to go. It's fun, but I just knew, like, I probably wouldn't thrive there because, like, I don't like being, like, just hiding in the class. Like, I don't like that. I have to be able to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's good that you knew that ahead of time and didn't focus out of that. And did you do a tour at LSU?
Did I? No, because I've always like been on LSU's campus because my mom, she's over the aftercare for U High too, but it was too big for me.
Oh, she is for U High?
Yep, way too big for me. I can't sit in a classroom with 800 people, and I took my math DE credit through LSU in high school. And it was hard for me to even get a username and password because you had to go through a computer for everything.
Yeah. My son went for a year.
And
I'm
I was
very
like,
familiar.
And I was like, I just don't want to be a number. I want to be a person, you know? So.
Yeah. I attended UNO for when I started my MBA that I have yet to finish. And those classes tend to be larger. But UNO, not as large as LSU. But I would I get the getting lost in the sauce because if you're not paying attention to me, I'm probably not paying attention to you.
Because my friend, she was like, in one of her classes, it's like 400 people and they're just sitting in an auditorium and I cannot learn like that.
Well, after they do that part, what they do is you're supposed to go to like their TAs, their teacher assistants.
Or the office hours.
And it doesn't always fare out that way. People kind of get lost in the shuffle. And again, if you're coming from a smaller school environment, that can be a lot to take in.
Right.
Very impersonal. So I definitely get it. What are y'all talking about in this chat? Josh asked, have you ever bring a chick to the park or to the bayou around City Park? Why are you at the bayou at City Park, Josh? What are you doing over there? And then I'm also questioning your taste in potato salad. I don't like sweet relish in potato salad. I feel like that's wrong. It tastes wrong.
My grandma does that.
Ugh.
She puts a relish in it.
No, relish, yes. Sweet relish, no.
Oh.
Sweet relish seems like it should not go in much, let alone potato salad.
I'm trying to, because like her potato salad is kind of sweet, so I think she does do sweet relish.
I can't do it. It does not taste good to me. And as soon as I taste it, I am like, never mind. Matter of fact, I ask people in advance, do they put dill or sweet relish in their potato salad? I don't want it in
I've
potato
never heard
salad.
of dill.
I don't want it in the chicken, the chicken salad. I don't want any of those things.
I've never heard of people put dill in their potato salad.
Oh, absolutely. Salt.
Is it better than, you think it's better than relish?
I don't like the taste of sweet relish at all. It just seems wrong. Doesn't seem like it should be there. 504-582-9422. Hello, Elwin. Elwin, are you there? Elwin, call us back. Good Lord. I don't even know what's happening. You are doing a lot of yawning. What's going on?
I'm tired.
You have been up late at night?
No.
Just tired because...
Wait. Actually, I was. But, like, my bedtime is 9:30. And I didn't go to sleep until, like, 11:30.
And so those loss of 2 hours has you extremely tired?
Yes. Yes. I'm on a strict schedule, okay? My bedtime is 9:30. I wake up at, like... Sometimes I wake up at 6:30. Sometimes I wake up at 7:30. It's alternate. Like, I don't even have to use an alarm on my phone because...
Because you've always been that way?
Yes.
Not me, girl.
I can't sleep until like 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh my God, I can sleep. I used to be able to sleep till like 1 o'clock in a day.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Now, because of hormonal changes, I don't sleep as long as I would like, but I'm gonna get like at least a nap or two.
Right. And I'm a heavy nap person too though. Like I like taking naps. But even if I take a nap, I'm gonna be sleepy by 9:30.
There's no way.
Yes.
There's no way. I was up until 2 o'clock this morning because CJ was playing at this venue, and I took a nap because I knew if I didn't get at least one nap, I was gonna be in a bad mood. But then after he got to the venue, I went and took another nap, and so I'm fine.
Right.
Yeah, because I got up today. I usually wake up like between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, but that's because of the insomnia, the perimenopause. I'm telling you, getting old is very interesting.
And you don't go back to sleep. You can't.
No. And if I go back to sleep, I'm not waking up till probably 10 o'clock.
Right.
I'm gonna be asleep for the duration. I'm gonna sleep through the show and be like, "Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to make it in." I'm not gonna be able to make it in. What are your plans for this weekend outside of the French Quarter Fest? Because Barrels on the Bayou is also this weekend.
Yes. We have our Spring Fest on Jayla, is it Friday or Saturday? It's Friday. Our Spring Fest is Friday. No, that's the step show. Yeah, well, the step show is a part of the Spring Fest where the Greeks show off their steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's Thursday, and then they have a after party for that on Thursday. And then Friday is the Spring Fest where they're going to have, I think it's Treaty and Vicky Lowe.
Who are these people?
They're bounce artists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not familiar with them, but okay.
What do you say, Lisa?
Get on the mic, Jayla.
I know,
nobody
Jayla's
can hear
like,
you. This is radio.
Get on the mic, Jayla.
Yeah.
You're giving instructions and verbal cues that we can't even hear you.
It was called Bounce Fest.
It's Bounce Fest?
Yeah. Well, like that's Friday.
That's like the theme.
Hold on a second. Is this on the socials?
Probably. You can go on Instagram and look up Zula Spring Fest.
Oh, it's a whole separate
Yeah, it's like students got together and created
kind of a Spring Fest committee, yeah.
That's interesting. We never
Zula Spring Fest 26.
I see it. Okay. So April 16th through the 19th, party till the street lights come on. Oh, that's cute. All right. So then Stomp the Yard.
What?
Stomp the Yard tailgate is Thursday, 4 to 6:30. So they're gonna have food vendors for that. And then students are able to have vendors set up as well. Okay, then the step show. Oh, did y'all get the $5 tickets? Because they had a flash sale.
I did get my $5 ticket.
Alrighty.
But I gotta see if I'll be. Does it tell you what time it is on there?
No, it just says that you had to.
I think it's at 7. I was trying to see because I bought my ticket, but I think I have work.
Right here. Okay. It starts at 7 p.m. on Thursday.
Okay, yeah.
So the tickets were $10. If you took advantage of the flash sale, you could have gotten a $5 ticket, which was $5 when I was in undergrad.
Well, no, it was $10. They just did that flash sale that day.
That's good. So I hope most people capitalize off of that, because that was ticket prices from like almost 30 years ago. Because I graduated from undergrad in 2000. This is 26.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been out of high school 32 years. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, time passes. Nothing changes but time passes. Okay, and so they have, let's see, what else is going on? Bounce Artists. Oh, Bounce Fest. That's what they're calling it. Treaty and Vicky Lowe. I don't know these people. They're from here?
Yeah, they're popular.
Yeah, they're popular amongst your age group, as they should be. And then, all right, so are all the Greeks on campus now?
No, yeah, but we're missing, I think, one.
Which
one of the Divine Nine.
Because I'm looking right now. So the AKAs, the Alphas, the Kappas, the Zetas, Sigma Gamma Rho's are on campus. The only ones I never really see are Iotas. I know they're in existence, but I never see them.
Wait, we don't have the Iotas here at Xavier. Yeah, that's the only one.
Okay, yeah, no, it looks like everybody else is in place. It looks like it's gonna be Divine 8, I guess. I'm serious. I mean, that's how many are on there. We're gonna take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long.
J-Lo.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Daryl Forges with WDSU News, and here's your headlines. Lawmakers will be back at the Capitol today taking up more bills as the legislative session continues. One bill senators could discuss today deals with court consolidation in New Orleans. Senate Bill 217 reduces the number of criminal court judges from 12 to 9 and civil court judges from 14 to 12. If the Senate approves the bill, it will head to the full House. And House Committee will take up House Bill 573 today, which gives the New Orleans City Council more control over the sewerage and water board. As the city of New Orleans grapples with a cash crisis, they've launched a new way for you to keep track of how your tax dollars are being spent. The city says a new dashboard gives the residents a clear way to understand how overtime spending is tracked across the city. Users can view monthly overtime totals and break those figures down by department. It's broken down by this year as well as last year and 2024. Today, the governor's office of Victims Advocacy, along with the 14s Foundation, will be asking Governor Jeff Landry for a permanent memorial for the victims of the New Year's Day terror attack. A news conference for that is happening today at 1 p.m. And this morning, power is fully restored in the French Quarter after several businesses were in the dark for most of the day yesterday. Now they're hoping to bounce back during French Quarter Fest to make up for the lost money. Entergy says at peak, 2,800 customers were in the dark, citing a Mylar streamer impacting the power grid. Many hotels and restaurants were also without electricity for more than 1 hour. I'm Daryl Forges, and that's your headlines for WBOK.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Young black entrepreneur Dion Nicholas founded agentic AI company Forethought in 2017 to try to make AI used for customer service more user-friendly. Nicholas refers to it as human-centered AI.
Customers are getting their questions answered faster, and they're actually seeing an even better experience in many cases than when interacting with a human agent. So this idea of, hey, I just want to press 0 and talk to a human is actually a thing of the past when it comes to agentic AI.
That's Nicholas on Bloomberg Television. The company so far has done well enough that it caught the attention of the much larger firm Zendesk, which decided to acquire Forethought. Tom Eggemeyer is CEO of Zendesk and spoke to Bloomberg about why Forethought aligns with his company's vision for agentic AI.
A lot of companies are just trying to get deflections, get the customer not talking to them. Forethought is exactly what Zendesk is trying to do. We're really symbiotic here. We're trying to resolve the customer's issues.
I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Pros, just because something on the job runs out doesn't mean you have to. Order it on the Lowe's app. My Lowe's Pro Rewards members get free same-day delivery on eligible orders over $25. Get the fasteners, hardware, or tools you need to keep the job moving. Order by 2 p.m. and get eligible in-stock items delivered right to your job site by 8 p.m. Members get more at Lowe's. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Subject to availability. Restrictions and terms at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
David was in big trouble with the IRS.
At first, I didn't owe that much, but after this year, it was out of control.
Then David called Get a Tax Lawyer.
Right away, they were like, oh yeah, looks like you're qualified to say
Get a Tax Lawyer went to work.
Should have called way sooner.
Get a Tax Lawyer has helped thousands like David fight the IRS and get a fresh start.
Call 800-745-3070. That's 800-745-3070.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch, y'all. You know how we do. Every Monday is Movie Monday.
And Tuesday is Trivia Tuesday.
And y'all know we have nothing but bad cheering coming through here on Wednesday.
But stick with us. On Thursday, we travel.
That's right. And Friday's Free Your Mind Friday, so get your brass up.
Something on your mind? Want to get it off your chest?
Holla at your people. WBOK 1230 AM, the station you listen to.
All day long.
The National World War II Museum, located in the Warehouse District of New Orleans. The National World War II Museum tells the story of America's experience in the war that changed the world, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. Visit them online at www.nationalww2museum.org for time tickets and safety information.
Greetings and salutations. I am Edward B. Coulon Smith, chairman of the board of the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to invite you to tune in every Wednesday at 12 noon on WBOK to listen in on Black to Business and be a part of the movement that's going on. Thank you.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Baby girl, you know I love you though. You could tell my secrets, but I love you don't. I could take you anywhere you wanna go. Tell me where you wanna go.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What you want to be talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree.
And I'm your guest, Reagan Irvin.
And on the other side of the glass is Jared. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful start and continuation of your Bad Children Wednesday. Yeah, Cam, no IOTAs, I guess. They're not any on campus. I have only seen them at Dillard.
What color are their IOTAs?
Brown and gold. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know.
Is it a fraternity?
It is. They're like in the D9. They're the youngest of the group because most of the organizations were started like in the early 1900s. They were like in the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say 73. No, 1963. Yes, it was founded at Morgan State in Baltimore. So September 19th, 1963. But of course, Alpha Phi Alpha, 1906. Alpha Kappa Alpha, 1908. Delta Sigma Theta, 1913. Oh, wait, I skipped. Omega Psi Phi, 1911. Kappa Alpha Psi, 1911. 1913. Delta Sigma Theta, 1914. Phi Beta Sigma, 1920. Zeta Phi Beta, in 1922. The Poodles. Doggone it. Sigma Gamma Rho.
In 1963.
1963. I mean, just several years later. And yeah, we kind of did and do still kind of clown them. And it's not nice.
Why?
It's not, because we don't see them. In my lifetime, I think I've seen a max of 5 in my lifetime. And so much so that when we had the D9 picnic maybe a year or so ago, we saw 2. And my daughter was like, oh, Mom, they do exist. Yeah, we kind of do pick on them a little bit. They get strays. So I don't know. We definitely we poke fun at them. Because again, in my life, I've only met like 5. I know many of the others in the organizations. And also, we have other fraternities and sororities. Like I belong to an education fraternity or sorority. I don't know. Most of those tend to be both. Kappa Sigma Delta, I think. Let me see. What is the name of this doggone? Kappa Sigma Delta. Let's see. Is this it? No, that's not it. It's the educational one. I joined here when I was at Xavier.
In your undergraduate?
Grad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Education. Sorority. Is it a sorority or fraternity? I don't know. Because some of the fraternities you can join as regardless of your gender. So like Gamma Sigma Sigma, if I'm not mistaken, is one of them, and then Alpha Phi Omega are service organizations that you can join. One is a fraternity, one's a sorority, but you can join either. And then Kappa Delta Pi, that's the one. Yeah, I am a member of it, but I'm not an active member anymore because don't nobody else need no more dues from me. I pay enough. Listen, I pay enough dues between AKA Eastern Star and just life. That's enough. That's enough. I've been a member of different organizations, but yeah, nobody else needs dues from me at all.
It adds up.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely. Yeah, membership. is what it's paying for. It's the pay for conventions and all that. No, not enough people getting checks from me. 504-582-9422. What up, Elwin? Ooh,
Hello,
how are you
Kim.
today?
I'm doing fine. I just got out of PT. I'm home.
Oh, well, you sound very alert.
Oh, I am.
So what'd you do today?
Well, first I drank some caffeine, some coffee.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm doing fine. Otherwise, the facility is moving to Lakeview. So after I go have the other surgery done, I'll contact him and let him know, and I can start back up again.
Okay. Okay. So what you got planned for the rest of your day?
Oh, I just want to mess with you today.
Oh, okay. Well, let's have it. What you got going on?
I got to do some exercises. I'll do some exercises, a little bit more exercises.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll call my friend and find out where my stereo is because I haven't heard from him in a while. I'll call him at his house. Let him come over and bring it or whatever they're going to do because I got some music I didn't order, so I'm waiting on that too.
Mm-hmm.
I figure he could drop both of those off at one pile.
Okay.
So other than that, I'm going to do great.
So you have your weekend plans yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. No weekends planned yet. I'll work on that tomorrow because I'm going to be off for quite a while with the rehab until I get this other surgery done.
So wait, you have to have another surgery?
Yeah, they have to inflate a thing to go in my bladder.
Oh, okay.
So my bladder is kind of weak.
Got it. Well, you are just like trekking along because it's been about what? Since I've been on the front porch, it's been 3 years, and you've had 2 surgeries on your knee, and now you have to go
Really,
through.
I had 4. Just made the 4th one.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I'm going to have is going to be the 5th one on the bladder, but that's a different subject.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So,
Indeed. Well,
but I'm moving along. I'm still, as Elton John say, I'm still standing.
Absolutely, and we love to hear that you are still standing. What other pieces for your rehab do you have to do before the weekend is here?
I just got to do the exercises. He's trying to get me to walk with one cane, and it's kind of difficult since I have this leg fused. Okay, I got it fused where I'm limited to some walking, but I can walk. Haven't walked the block yet. Haven't walked the mile yet, but we're working on that.
So how often do you have to get out and do that? Or how often are they expecting you to, or are they asking you to be mindful of overdoing it?
They told me don't overdo it. I can do it, but don't overdo it. The main thing I'm working on is walking up and down the steps. If the leg has gotten tremendously strong, but it hasn't got fully strong. The right leg is weak, so it hasn't picked up the strength that I wanted to pick up, and I'm going to be working on that.
Okay. All right. Well, since you finished with your PT, what you gonna eat for lunch?
I'm going to eat some fish.
Oh, you made fish or you bought some fish?
I'm going to fry some fish. In fact, the fish is frying right now.
Oh, okay. What kind of fish?
Speckled.
Speckled trout?
Yep.
Sounds good. What you gonna put with it?
Some corn. And maybe some mashed potatoes.
You don't have a green vegetable to go with that?
Yeah, I got cabbage. I got cabbage. I got what else? I got cabbage. I got greens. That's the main thing they want me to eat: cabbage and greens and corn. They want me to eat the green stuff, the green leaves.
Gotcha. Well, your Paran wanted to know if we ever did a photo shoot for you, and I told you I found the picture from 2023 when you were here to pick up your tickets.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
What's that?
Could you contact Courtney P, and leave her my number?
Contact Courtney P and give her your number.
Yeah.
What am I telling her? I'm giving you her number, or giving her your number for?
Call me.
Huh?
Call me.
For what though?
Yeah, well, I haven't heard from her in a while.
You know what? I'm gonna give Courtney P a call and see if she has time to give us a call so she could chat and let you know how she's doing. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. I will. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. And I'm going to let her know that that there's been a request for her to call in and let us know and let you know, because I have seen her.
You know, she can do that. She can do that working for another station.
She may be able to. I'm gonna send her a text.
Is that against the rules?
I don't know, because I've done things on other stations too, Elwin.
I mean, I don't want to get her fired.
No, I don't think she'll get fired. But I am going to make the request for her to give a call in to the station and for her to let you know how she's doing. That sound fair?
That sounds fair to me.
Well, that's perfect. Well, I'm going to send that to her now. We're going to go to break, and then we'll see if we can get her to call in before the end of the show, okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm going to talk to you later, okay, Elwin?
Bye, Kim.
Bye, Elwin. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Yes, indeed. And good morning. Hey, Derek Frick. I saw Zachy singing yesterday, and it definitely moved me. So tell my Zachy I am so proud of him, and we're going to give each other a high five after this is all said and done, as both of our last are getting ready to graduate from high school. Class of 2026, we almost out of this thing. I am super excited about that. We're going to take this break, y'all. You listen to the Front Porch here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about all day long.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Another very warm day with mostly sunny skies. A mix of sun and clouds, though, a little later. We'll see highs 81 to 84 degrees. A few spotty showers are possible as we get to the afternoon and the evening, but again, most of us will end up staying dry. And then lows for tonight, 62 to 67. For your Thursday, highs 82 to 87. Another round of spotty showers. Again, most of us staying dry, but a cold front moves in early Sunday morning. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
New Orleans never sleeps, and neither does WBOK. Now, every voice, every moment, and every show is in your pocket. Search WBOK Media wherever you get podcasts. Download, share, rate us 5 stars. Because when you support us, you amplify Black voices and the New Orleans culture.
It's Off the Top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
There's a familiar pattern unfolding at the state capitol. If you live in New Orleans, you've seen it before. Somebody, somewhere else, wants to tell New Orleans what to do. This time, it's not about roads, schools, or even policing. It's about the courts. Lawmakers in Baton Rouge are advancing a series of proposals that would fundamentally reshape the judicial system in Orleans Parish, reducing the number of judges, consolidating courts, and potentially altering the role of the clerk of court. Supporters call it efficiency. They say it's about cutting costs and streamlining a system they believe is too large and too fragmented. But let's be clear about what's really happening. This is not a minor adjustment. This is a structural rewrite of how justice is administered in New Orleans, driven largely by legislators who do not live here and who are not accountable to the voters who will feel the impact most directly. Under one proposal, the number of civil district court judges would be reduced. Under another, long-standing separate courts, civil, criminal, juvenile, would be merged into a single system with fewer judges overall. Now ask yourself, in a city already struggling with case backlogs, delays, and an overburdened justice system, does reducing the number of judges sound like a solution or a recipe for even longer waits and deeper frustration? And then there's the larger issue. Who decides how New Orleans governs itself? Because this isn't happening in a vacuum. We've already seen what happens when the legislature inserts itself into local institutions. The Sewerage and Water Board, long plagued by dysfunction, became even more complicated under state influence. And now the courts, one of the most critical pillars of any democracy, are next. There is a difference between reform and control. Reform works with communities. It respects local voices. It strengthens institutions. Control overrides them. It reshapes them from the outside. And it often comes with consequences that the people closest to the problem are left to live with. No one is arguing that our court system is perfect. It isn't. But meaningful reform should come from collaboration, from judges, legal professionals, and the citizens of this city, not imposed by sweeping legislation from beyond the city, sponsored by lawmakers who don't even live here. At its core, this is about more than courtrooms and caseloads. It's about autonomy. It's about representation. This is about whether the people of New Orleans get to decide how justice works in their own city. This is Norman Robinson off the top.
City Park is where to go when you don't know where to go. Turn towards the city center and start walking. Before long, you'll end up where you belong, at the heart of the city, New Orleans City Park. Stroll along the reeded marsh, wander through the sculpture garden, rest and recharge beneath ancient oak trees. This is where your spirit goes to grow. It's in our nature to yearn for nature. NewOrleansCityPark.org, heart of the city.
Join the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation as it brings the island vibes of Jamaica to Generations Hall at the 2026 Jazz and Heritage Gala on Wednesday, April 22nd from 7 till 10 p.m. One love, one music, one people presents an electric evening supporting music, education with iconic performances by the Wailers featuring Julia Marley, Big Sam's Funky Nation, and the Don, Moose Jameson's Heritage School of Music All-Stars featuring Deacon John. Visit jazzandheritagegala.com for more information.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
If you had $1 million, would you leave it to an 18-year-old?
Hopefully not, but that's exactly what can happen with a simple will. The money goes straight to your kids when they hit the legal age, no guardrails.
A trust lets you control when and how they receive their inheritance. You can set ages, milestones, or even make sure they finish school first.
Give them security, not a spending spree.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Life Care provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses, such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back to the Front Porch here on WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about all day long. I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree, and on the other side of the glass, we got the whole gang: Jared, Reagan, Jayla, and I don't know, maybe some other visitors over there as well. In our final segment of the Front Porch, just to remind y'all, there were tickets available for City Park attractions, and we were looking for the fifth caller. We have not gotten it yet, but if you're interested in visiting the any of the attractions that we talked about at City Park, the number here, of course, is 504-582-9422. Or I'm going to start sending out messages to random people, say, hey, call in and get some tickets, because there's also a membership that's up for for grabs. It's a family membership that I think is for an entire year. But if y'all waiting for something else, let me know something. Maybe we'll get some action tomorrow during Travel Thursday. And Mark, you are hilarious. You telling Elwin that he's trying to pursue me and asking for another woman's number? No, because he knows he should not be in pursuit of me. Okay? Okay. And that is what we have going on for real on this good old Front Porch. As a reminder, this weekend there will be French Quarter Fest, and also Barrels on the Bayou will be taking place this weekend. And then leading up to next weekend, which will be Jazz Fest. Y'all know my birthday party that they give every year will be kicking off next week on Thursday. And it's so many other things that are happening in and around the city. So if you are feeling like you are stuck in a place, or that you need to get out and manage your emotions, get among the people, get around the people, bring yourself in your good energy, and be ready to receive some good energy. You'll probably end up running into people that you haven't seen in a long time and appreciate having those conversations with. Indeed. The number here, 504-582-9422. Good morning, Holly Grove Jan.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well myself. I walked out of the doctor's office, got in my car, and I heard you say you have things and people are not calling. I'm calling.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yes, we have tickets to the City Park attractions, and I will tell you what's available right now. We have tickets to the Botanical Gardens, 2 tickets to the Botanical Gardens, and they are yours up for grabs by being the 5th caller here on the Front Porch. I don't know if you've been before, but I have walked through the Botanical Gardens, and it's really, really pretty, especially on a pretty spring day. So you have gotten yourself a pair of tickets. We're going to go ahead and place you on hold so they can get your information. But congratulations to you.
Well, tell me, what do I need to do to be eligible for the membership? You said there's a membership available?
There is a membership available, but that's going to be on a contest day. And we'll let you know when that one is up for grabs.
Okay, good.
All right. Hold on.
Thank
Don't
you.
hang up. Hang on so they can get your information. All right. Another Botanical Gardens ticket collection. I love that for you guys because I definitely enjoy walking through different areas at City Park. And of course, our friends at City Park are welcoming you now that it is spring, and for you to get out, get some fresh air, get some fresh views, and enjoy the park that has been crafted just for you. Exactly. Just for you. And you said you think nobody's calling because they think we're going to be giving away Jazz Fest tickets. Actually, stay tuned for tomorrow because I've just gotten the clearance to give those Jazz Fest tickets away. We will, it's Travel Thursday, so make sure that you are listening. And if you're coming here, be sure to be ready to call because we definitely want to be able to give those tickets to somebody who's going to be here in the city because Jazz Fest this year has a wonderful lineup. And I can't wait to get out and get festive and bring my chair and place it in the spaces so I can see all the artists that are coming this year for this Jazz Fest. But yeah, no, definitely will be giving them away on tomorrow. I just got the clearance. They will be ready to hand out. And if you have any more questions, 504-582-9422. I'm curious if you all are ready indeed for the giveaway, the first Jazz Fest ticket giveaway happening on the Front Porch right here. And also we'll be continue to give away tickets to the Heart of the City Park attractions. And that you can only get that right here on the Front Porch. Y'all, thank you for joining us for the last 3 hours and giving us 3 hours of your life that you will never get back. Thank you for participating in the conversation online and calling us in. Remember to practice random acts of kindness and do something nice for somebody else because it's a nice thing to do. Remember to take care of yourself and each other. And I'll see y'all on the flip. Bye.
Front Porch.